met this young brother on Craigslist. Amen. We were looking for some help, and I went out on Craigslist. He responded, and I thought he was about 10 years older than what he is. But hey, man, Corey is in high school. He's a high school senior. This is his last year, and he's been such a blessing to OneChurch, has he not? Amen. Thank God for Corey and lending us everything you've loaned us and your gift. God bless you. He does spoken word. He does poetry. So receive him. God bless you.
Everybody got a dream. Bigger than the eyes can see, everybody got a dream. And even if we coin the phrase from Martin Luther King, everyone in here can rise from their seats and say, I have a dream. Believe and don't sleep. At any age, you can walk on this stage and dream. Build your self-esteem and realize that God gave you the power to be anything. If you can sing, then sing. If you can write, then write. And if you can rap, here's the mic. Go ahead. Dreaming ain't dead. Don't sleep. Everybody got a dream. Strive to be on this big screen and trust if you bring it to the Lord's feet, it shall come to pass. See, procrastination is a thing of the past, and as far as your doubts are concerned, turn to your neighbor and ask, where's the trash? And when that dream comes to pass, begin to brag about the graces of our Father. Be an appreciative son or daughter. Show him how much you honor the seed he helped you blossom and how you'll father it forever. Never say never. And remember, I can't doesn't exist. Bask in the bliss of your hard work and faith. Take time to thank the Lord for making a way. Then day to day dream. Wake up from that sleep and say, I am a dreamer. Dream of the riches the Lord promised us and become a redeemer. Lead the schemes to the schemers, lead the cheating to the cheaters, and as far as the misled, lead them. Lead the schemes to the schemers, lead the cheating to the cheaters, and as far as the misled, leave them. Be a believer. Don't sleep, but dream.
As Pastor Jay said, it was very important that he wanted to hear from the team today. And we just wanted to let you know what's going on in their world. We have a couple of questions for them. And I'm going to start with Anthony. Start with the man. Woohoo! So one of the things we want to know is, what are some of the struggles you guys are going through on a daily basis as you walk through the halls of high school, junior high, elementary school?
Well, sometimes you get intimidated by how many people there are. When you step through middle school to high school, there's like a ton of people. And sometimes you feel like you gotta fit into the right groups, but if you just follow your heart, you'll fit into the right groups for you, not for what society may see you as.
Wow, somebody give God a praise for that. This next question is for Naveen. What are some of the strategies you use to make sure that you're not getting involved in some of the negativity?
Well, most of the time I would just like I would just stay by myself, because most of the people that I hang out with are bad people. So I don't really hang out with them a lot, but I still talk to them. But sometimes I'm alone by myself because I don't want to be in I don't want to be in their issue or problem.
So did you guys hear that? Sometimes she has to be by herself. So that means we really need to lift up our teens who are trying to live a life for the Lord in our high schools. Are you guys going to commit to doing that for us? Amen. And this final question is for Kasia. We want to know, are there a lot of young people who are living for God? And second question, what do you think make people not want to show their faith in school?
No, there's not a lot of young people, and because a lot of people don't show it at school and they're embarrassed about it, so
yeah. So they're embarrassed. And what can you guys do? And what can you tell the other young people, some of the things that they can do to show their faith in school?
Just don't be easily encouraged by what they're doing. Do your own thing.
Amen. Come on and give God a praise for our teenagers. Thank you so much. We're so glad to hear from you. And we're going to be doing
What's going on, OneChurch? This is Jermaine Jr., checking in live from Cleveland, Ohio.
Remember me, the one that spit it vividly. Our chemistry got us rapping so differently. This industry ain't ready for potentially what could be one of the best labels to do it originally. I found my own lane, didn't have to.
Just wanted to say what's up to y'all, and just can't wait to really meet y'all and get a chance to fellowship and do all the great things that we need to do going forward in the future.
Only getting one shot, messing up is the worst. And on all you sleepers, that's ambitious, lazy dreamers, dreaming and scheming, but what you doing is really winging it.
But I'm here in Cleveland, Ohio. We're transitioning to our fall weather. I know you got some good weather down there in Florida, but like I said, just really can't wait to meet you guys. I should be down there soon. All right, see you.
Trans Am to next race, I hustle hard for first place. When they wasn't worthy, I was practicing and working, trying to get my flow precise, correct. I'm such a...
Now, Joseph's brothers hated him. They hated him so much that it said 3 times. I don't know if you counted, but they hated him. It says 3 times in the Bible that Joseph's brothers hated him. I think everybody in here knows what hate feels like. It's uncomfortable. It's painful. It just feels unfair. I know I'm not the only one who's been hated before. When I first got to this country, I couldn't speak a lick of English. And I saw some guys, you know, we went to the restroom. I was in the 2nd grade, and I saw some guys whispering to each other. Amen, congregating. And they were pointing at me, this little Spanish boy, this little black Spanish boy. Who is he? And they're pointing at me, checking me out. The next thing you know, one of them grabbed my arm. The other one grabbed the other arm, and they held me while one of them tried to drop kick me. But they didn't realize that I knew karate when I was 8 years old. I used to take karate classes, and I used to just sit up and watch Bruce Lee movie. Who remember Bruce Lee up in here? They didn't know what they had coming. So when I looked at these brothers right here, I said, I'll take all y'all. I've been there. Do you realize they did not lay a hand or a foot on me that day? I went home and I told my mom the move I put on them. I'm going to expose my mom. Please forgive me. But my mom told me, she said, oh, that's real cute what you did. But the next time they grab you, and the next time they try to put their hands on you, I want you to bite them and kick them here and kick them down there. And, you know, we were still getting saved back then. And so that's what happened to Joseph. His brothers took him. He went to check on his brothers, and they took him and they laid him down inside a pit. And here he is inside a pit in a dark room, wondering why is he there? It's designed to make him feel isolated. I'm in this dark place. I'm just trying to get invited to the party. I'm just trying to, sit at the lunch table. But why do I have to be the one, always have to be sitting on the corner? No one wants to talk to me. That's how Joseph felt.
So they want to take his righteousness. And so the first thing they did was strip off his coat. Because they said if we can take off his coat, we can take off the Father's favor. But how many of you know that they can take your coat, but they can never take your favor? Amen. And so the reason they stripped off his coat is the same reason that every day when you're in the schoolhouse, that the children are trying to strip off your innocence. So they're trying to tear you down. They're trying to strip off your purity. They're trying to strip off your love, and they want to put rebellion on you because they want you to act like them. But how many of you want to make a decision that I don't care what they act like, I'm not going to let them strip off my favor? Because the moment they strip off your favor, you begin to start acting like a fool. And so every day you see, even on BET and MTV and whatever else is out there, more and more they're stripping the clothes off. More and more they're stripping the pants off. Young brothers, their pants are so far down, I don't even know how they get up out of their chair. They so far down off because they want to strip everything about your favor off of your life. But I wish I had a generation that just say, you're not going to take my favor. Can anybody agree? You're not going to take my favor? I don't got to go around here looking like a hoochie for you to like me. If you don't like me with my robe on, then you need to get out of my face. I wish I had some radical young people
in here today. I wish I had come on, stand up. Just the young people, Because I'm going to finish preaching y'all. I know y'all think y'all are young. Sit down back there. But I want to speak to a generation because I think God, and not only do I think, but I believe and I know that God is looking for you all to stand up and say, I don't have to do